In this course, we're learning all about importing content into our courses, and the best place to put your imported content is in a Sandbox course. And so this video is going to be about Sandbox courses. Sandbox courses are places where teachers can play around and build things without worrying that students will see them or get confused by what they're doing. In order to create a Sandbox course, you're going to start a new course. And so I'm here in my Canvas dashboard, and on the right-hand side of the screen is a Start New Course button. If you don't have this button, it's really easy to fix. You just need to let me know that there's something going on with your account. The fastest way to do that is to head over here to this Help button, to click Create Ticket for CCSD Canvas Issue with Lacey. Click on Adult Account Issues, and then there's a space for you to report that you don't have a Sandbox course or you don't have the ability to create a new course. Now, back to Sandbox courses. I am going to click on Start a New Course. You may have some options here in your dropdown. Likely they are the school that you're at or Sandbox courses, and some of you even have access to manually created courses account. Go ahead and give your Sandbox course a name. And I'm going to choose Sandbox 24-25 Planning. When I'm ready, or when you're done, click on Create. Now, I mentioned that teachers use Sandbox courses to plan. So the intention of this Sandbox course is to plan for the 24-25 school year. And eventually, we're going to get over here to importing course content and importing from Canvas Commons. But before we do that, I want to show you a few things. The reason why Sandbox courses are helpful is because they're completely blank. So here's the main page. This is the settings page of the course. None of my navigation items on the left-hand side have been set up yet, but that's easy to do. If you're following along the screen, this is how you change your navigation settings. When I click on the Home button, it's going to bring me to the modules instead of to a home page because there's no home page here. You also don't see the template homepage. The template homepage comes with every PowerSchool rostered course. And again, this is a Sandbox course and you just manually created it. So there's no template here. When I click on modules on the left-hand side, there are no modules. You have to build these or import them. And finally, there are no people. It's just you in your Sandbox course. Now, before we leave this screen, let's talk about what kind of Sandbox courses are currently being used in CCSD. I have seen teachers use one Sandbox course to plan for the next school year. They put everything in there. So let's say I teach 6th grade social studies. I would build and import content into a 6th grade social studies Sandbox course. I have also seen teachers who team teach, where teachers invite their other 6th grade social studies teachers to join their course. And this is where you do that on the People tab by clicking plus people, adding your person's email address, changing their role to teacher, and then clicking next. Teams of teachers build collaboratively together, and when they're ready to export to their PowerSchool rostered courses, they just go in their Sandbox and grab whatever they want to share with students. All right, finally, let's take a look at modules. The modules are also blank. There are no template modules in here. And again, you're going to have to either import content or build from scratch. But that is the point of a Sandbox course. For the next minute or so of this video, I'm going to show you how to build from scratch. I'm not going to go into detail. I'm just going to show you best practices for creating your own stuff in Canvas. I'm on modules, the modules tab on the left-hand side, and I'm going to start by clicking this plus button, plus module, and give it a name. Some teachers create modules by unit or by theme. Other teachers prefer to build modules by week. So they might say week of April the 15th, and here's everything that my students are going to need for April the 15th. After you give your module a title, click on Add Module. And in my module page, I now have a module. When I'm ready to create pages or quizzes or assignments, I'm going to come to my modules page and click on the plus button. I'm going to select what I want to share with students. So I'll click a page. You're going to create the page and give it a title. I'll call mine Intro to Unit 1, and then I'll click on Add Item. Now I have a page inside of my module, and to edit my page, I would click there on the title, and then Edit in the top right-hand corner. Let me go ahead and save and head back to modules. Your students, when they come to your course, they're going to have access to the modules. When a student comes in and sees the most recent unit or the most recent week, however your page is organized, they'll see everything that they need. And in general, the items within the module go chronologically, and teachers can choose when to publish and unpublish items within the modules.